Hello everyone and welcome back to Oxygen Not Included. So welcome aboard, let's continue where we left off and see how far we can get this time. So last time we got most of the chamber designed and the far door at the left to exit the base. So let's see how far we can get this time. It's now work time, so they should get back to it. Hydroponic farm. Oh, we have the refrigerator now. That would be good. Let's get rid of the ration box and put this in its place. Alright, let's run the wire. Let's put it right here. And research is done. I kind of thought they'd destroy it faster, but since they did it, I'm going to speed this part up for you. I'm actually going to speed up this whole cycle because other than a few little things like putting the wire there for the fridge, I'm largely going to end up just waiting for them to finish building. One more wire and then the fridge is done. Let's get the electrolyzers so we can turn water into oxygen and hydrogen. Now we should focus on the decor a bit, but what would be the best option? Also have this fertilizer synthesizer, but we're not using fertilizer yet, so don't really need to make it. Well, they've got the entrance done at least. We don't actually need those ladders. Might as well have them dig out the slime down there. We got the achievement of outdoor renovations. It's not raw, and they got better. Let's research coal power. That way we would be able to generate electricity at night while they're sleeping when it runs out. They've at least dug all the way to the end there, so before too long we might be able to explore. I chose the coal because with all these air pumps, we're probably going to run out of power at night now. The fridge is half full now. Now that it's refrigerated, everything should last at least the full cycle amount, which I think was 32. That night went super fast. Alright, hopefully they start getting closer to done. I'm going to build up the wall here because the water's actually getting a little low in here. They're going to need a ladder. And building the tile should push all the water to the left and then raise the level. Because it has less than 4 tons for them to work with now. And it's not because they're out of water, it's just because the pump can't reach that far down. Let's actually put a liquid vent as well. And we'll run it down over here. Because we have the other pool of water down there to the right. But this is still a pretty good area for having the main water. Yeah, maybe we should shrink it that much. So we'll probably actually build tile a few times just to force all the water over. They've almost got it dug out below here. Alright, let's choose chlorine gas. Which should be right... Wow, look at all the other options. Rock gas? Weird. A lot more gas options here than I expected. Most of them I don't think we'll ever even encounter unless something goes horribly wrong. Okay, they're starting to build the water thing too. Oh, research is done again. Let's deconstruct this. Let's extend the polluted water. How far down should we go? At least that much for now. Trying to decide the best way we should do this. Let's extend the ladder all the way down. Whoops. And then we might as well just dig this whole part out. Yeah, let's just make this whole chamber polluted water. At the rate they're generating it, we're gonna need it. Then we might as well tile the whole area off. Yeah, we'll just go down a layer. That'll work. We're definitely going to have to build a few ladders so they can actually dig out all of this. And alternating it just saves resources and they build it a lot quicker. That should, in theory, be enough. Oh, there goes the water. Wow, is it going to fill up that whole chamber? It's still pretty cool down here, all things considered. Oh, yucky lungs making them sneeze. Okay, now we're going to speed it up so they can get these things done. Okay, I'm going to speed it up quite a bit again, because I'm largely just going to wait for them to finish building. We've got a lot of areas they're currently working on. Yeah, let's choose distillation. That'll let us turn slime into algae, which will be useful eventually. We've still got almost 30 tons of algae, but it goes quickly. Oh yeah, we need to connect the air filter to the power. Probably won't make too much commentary while we wait, so I do apologize. Yeah, just checking a few of these things. Yeah, they look fine. And with that, it's another day. They've almost got the whole polluted water area done. We'll build a few more ladders so they can actually build the sidewall. Probably going to need more ladders here based on those still being around. Yeah, they just got rid of it, but I'll just leave these ladders anyway. And then maybe we should actually kind of seal the place off. Get rid of these ladders right here. Good thing he jumped right when he destroyed that, or he'd have fallen to his doom. Although the water might have broke his fall. Okay, they've almost got the chamber dug out. Excellent. They did finish extending the tile in the water area, which did raise the water level quite a bit. Let's see. Okay, let's finish connecting the wires. Guess we'll just connect it up there. Was debating putting a switch on it, but maybe it's not worth it. Let's up the priority of this so they actually build it. And hopefully this doesn't overload the power grid, but it probably will. If it doesn't, it's definitely going to drain the batteries fast. printables. Let's see what we got. +4 cuisine, +3 construction, or +13 agriculture. Wow, that's pretty good. Too bad we can't fit another duplicate at the moment. So I guess we'll just go for hatchling eggs. They've almost got the air filter fully wired up. Let's deconstruct these extra tiles. I don't think it has to be double walled. And then probably just build it here. Yeah, that'll work. Should I put ladders and deconstruct all of those tiles? It probably won't be a bad idea. Then we can use this area for something else later. And we'll deconstruct all of these tiles. Just open the whole area up. Wow, they're actually harvesting quite a bit of mill ice. That's excellent. It actually works to our advantage having half of it ripen at a time, and then the other half ripens later. That way we keep more consistent food overall. Food is 33,000, not too bad. Considering how many cycles it takes for them to actually be able to harvest it. Wouldn't be a bad idea for us to expand the farm. Though in the current area we can't fit that. But let's dig down here into the water pool. And then we can put a water pump down here and refill the main water chamber to the left. So I don't really want to make them have to walk further to get the clean water. And enough things need it that they keep ending up over there. Trying to dig it down in such a way that most of the water gets funneled right into the pump. Which I think we'll put there at the center part. Yeah, that doesn't look bad. That should funnel most of the water over. We'll just run the pipe up with the ladder. Yeah, that'll be even better. Then only the water gets down there. Uh-oh, someone's suffocating. Better pause. Who's suffocating? Why are you suffocating? Oh, it's Devin again. Oh, he can't reach the ladder. Uh-oh. Let's build one here. With drop everything priority. Oh, good. You have the materials for it. Perfect. No, don't harvest. Get out of there, man. Oh, good. That was close. I would really rather not lose a duplicate if we can avoid it. Alright, we'll have to sweep up everything in this chamber because we'll never get it back. Then we'll dig that so that they can actually get down the corridor. And we'll extend the ladder there. Get rid of the bottom ladder so they don't grab onto it when they run by. Not that we have a room next to it yet. We might in the future. And we'll speed up for night. It's actually looking like a pretty good base. We've got this massive polluted water storage. We've got the chlorine storage. We've got the barracks. We've got the kitchen. We've got the hospital. And we've even got the mess hall. Wouldn't be a bad idea to put a pump here. Because polluted water is actually pretty useful later on. Yeah, that'll work. Might run it up the sidewall. Probably just that far for now. Connect that to the power. We also need to connect the water pump to the power. That'll work. Just run it through the farm. It shouldn't be a problem. Lindsay earned a skill point while sleeping? Okay. That's a new one. Definitely want to dig out this copper. We'll put a ladder so they can actually reach it. It probably wouldn't be a bad idea to dig out the copper over here and the algae. So we're not low on algae yet, but we are actually burning through it relatively quick. Look how much copper's down here. I'll put these in between digs, and then they can probably do it without having to have a ladder. Except for this part. And we'll just run the ladder the whole way. And we've got a whole nother pool of water to work with. I might connect those two pools together at some point. Sounds like a good idea. And the batteries are still mostly charged after them sleeping. That's good. Let's up the priority here, because we're actually getting kind of low on copper. They're gathering, but it looks like it's going to take a while. There's a lot of resources in the chamber. Might as well start deconstructing these ladders too. I want to leave as few resources as possible trapped in the chamber, preferably none. But we might end up leaving one ladder. Just seeing how far they've gotten in the water. Doesn't look like they've really started yet. Wow, Ellie is so much slower than the rest of them. We got her more recently though, so it makes sense she hasn't had it as long to upgrade her athletic speed. Alright, we'll probably speed it up again while they get stuff done, such as picking up all the resources on the ground in the chamber. This is going to be quite a long speed up because basically had to wait for a cycle and a half for them to finish. So here it is in super speed. They've almost got the chamber emptied of resources. That's good. Let's give Ada improved farming too. Devin will give demolition. Let's give Lindsay the super hard digging hat. And Ren will give improved strength, which is tidying. And with that, I think that's all the resources in the chamber. And there's the night. Temperature looks pretty good overall. It's getting a little in the warm range. And oxygen looks fine. Got a lot of CO2 over here though. Alright, let's cancel the deconstruct on the ladders. It's taking too long. We'll just seal off the chamber. That way we can actually start clearing out the chamber of all the polluted oxygen and CO2. Oh, to pay the bills, we got an achievement. Yep, there it is, moving all of that out. This is going to take a while, though. And they're almost finished down here. Let's tile off around the pump, though. Yeah, it's almost empty. A lot of resources nearby when we use that resource screen. They're at least finally digging down to where the clean water is. And there's a whole nother cyclocon. For you guys, it probably only took about 2 minutes, but it took them a lot longer than that to actually build it. But thanks to editing, you guys didn't have to wait. Alright, let's get all the resources out of the water. Oh good, they finished the pipes. Now we can further push the water over. Oxygen and temperature look great still. Now, polluted oxygen did manage to get into the base a little. And we got a new printable. Let's see what we got. +8 science, +9 husbandry. That actually sounds pretty good. Or +1 cuisine, strength, and excavation. Yeah, let's go with ranching. That's probably going to be the most useful soon. Let's give him a cot. And a mess table. He's going to be in range of the snores, so we'll have to rearrange that a bit. Alright, so let's extend the tile 1. And we'll deconstruct the existing. And the cot. It's up the priority so it actually gets done quickly. And that should put him just far enough away. It looks like work's coming along nicely in the second water pool. Let's extend this tile further. Since there's not as much water in here, we don't need it to be nearly as big. I'm going to go as far as where you can see the extra pipe hanging down. We can make it less tall too. Let's do that. So in the end, the water chamber will be just a little bigger than the water pitcher itself. But that's all we need it for, so that's fine. Alright, we'll speed up just a moment here. Okay, let's extend the ladders. It looks like the tile's actually unreachable currently in the polluted chamber. That's basically non-stop delivering polluted water. Those algae terrariums really generate a lot of polluted water. They're doing okay as far as CO2, so I guess it's worth it. And then let's put in some mesh tiles here. And deconstruct this. We can put more bottle emptiers that way. Looks like we got clay and stuff down here. Okay, the water chamber's almost shortened. Let's assign this to Amari. And it kind of looks like the cot auto-assigned. Let's build the snorer's cot. Higher priority as well. Ooh, he's getting pretty far into the actual hot range. Oh, we definitely have a cold area over there. That'll be useful. Not much we can do about that at the moment, so we won't worry about it. Okay, they've got those deconstructed and they're already working on the mesh tiles. That's good. Oh good, they're already building the cot too. And polluted oxygen is almost completely out of that chamber. Yeah, just a little bit left. They've almost got all the wire that cuts through the farm built too, so we're almost ready to be able to pump water from the other chamber. And let's build another tile layer right here. Now, can only go this far until they get that bottom one done. There he goes. Oh, and it's downtime. So let's speed it up. Oxygen looks really good. And they've almost got that water chamber done. Now let's upgrade Nisbet with Grilling 2, Meep with Bedside Manner, and Amari with Improved Farming. We'll give him a hat. Oh, actually, we'll give Nisbet the Grilling 2 hat and Meep the Doctoring 2 hat. They're pretty steadily gathering the resources that are in the water pool. Oh, it looks like the chamber's actually completely out of gas now. Let's build a switch here for that water pump. Because we don't want it to run all the time and just waste power. We'll just deconstruct that wire. Yep, it's in a vacuum now. Completely empty. Now we can switch that off for probably good. At least for a long time until we actually need chlorine gas. That means we're probably finally ready to start digging into the chlorine gas areas to the left. It's almost time to explore, but unfortunately we won't get to that in this video. Oh, they can't reach the dig down there. Oh yeah, they haven't finished building the tiles up there yet. We could deconstruct that vent just in case we ever accidentally turned on that pump again. Don't want the chlorine gas coming out. They've almost got the wire down into the water. That's up the priority on the switch. That'll be a pretty good amount of water in there. So it should be able to constantly refill the main water pump. Which is good, because as long as we're using these algae terrariums and doing research, they are going to need a lot of water. They've almost got the polluted water area done. Okay, the switch is done. Let's turn that off. And they've just about shortened the main water chamber to the right height. And now they have finished it. Now we just gotta shrink the side wall and the chamber will be done. But we won't do it yet or most of the water will overflow. I could deconstruct these ladders. Let's also construct another row of tile. It probably won't overflow if we do it right here. I guess we'll see in a minute. Now we're just waiting on some wires and the water pump in the reserve chamber. All that algae we dug out when we're only at 32, we really are burning through it pretty quick. And we can cancel the pickup from the polluted water. We don't necessarily need all that yet. Oh, there's a fungal spore. Oh, research is done. Let's go this time with liquid shutoffs. Yeah, let's get into basic automation. That'll come in handy in a lot of ways. Hypothermia. Oh, Nisbet's gotten too cold. Hasn't really affected his health yet, though, strangely. Didn't even really change his stress level. Weird. I guess they just don't like it, but they don't mind that much. Where's he going now? Ah, he's collecting muck root. Okay. It must be more of a sickness than this. Somehow he got cured of hypothermia while underwater. That's interesting. And let's build those extra bottle emptiers. That way they can get rid of polluted water faster. Oh, and with that, the reserve water chamber's done. So anytime we need water now, all we gotta do is flip that switch. And it looks like it's downtime. You guys saw quite a few cycles in this one, especially at high speed. But a lot of building got done, so that's good. Alright everyone, this is where I'm going to call it. If you'd like to see more, be sure to like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.